Is an introduction really necessary for someone we all know so well?
Hey y'all, welcome back. I know it's been a little minute, like a week or something like that. Y'all know things get busy with the holidays, but we're back with another video. As y'all can tell from the title, we are doing a Y2K New Year's inspired set. And y'all, I love this set so much. I really want a full set like this. Anyway, what we're doing now is I'm pre-shaping the nail tips because I'm doing a duck nail shape, and the tips are already shaped to be like duck nails. It's just more rounded than what I wanted. I like the flare at the end to be more noticeable, so I'm just using my e-file to reshape these duck nails, and you'll be able to see the difference at the end between like the way that the tip naturally comes and then how I reshaped it. And y'all really be going hard in my comment section about your disdain for duck nails. I don't really care. I think it is hilarious. When people put the throw up emoji and shit, it's funny. And people have had so much to say about duck nails ever since Jersey Shore, so it really doesn't bother me at all. But really, neither does somebody with a difference of opinion. It's just like the expression, if you like it, I love it. And basically, your opinion doesn't have shit to do with me, so I really don't care. And that's not like to be rude or nothing, but like, you got your opinion, I respect it. You know, and I feel like sometimes people will make certain comments like that to like try to get a rise out of me. But the thing is I stopped internalizing how other people feel a long time ago, even if you feel that way towards me or about me. Your opinion is yours, so it's nothing for me to get emotional about. Even if that person is incorrect in their opinion, let them have it. Anyway, girl, the hardest part about this pre-shaping is probably getting both sides symmetrical. So really just make sure that you're taking your time, do a little on each side to make sure that each side is lining up and they're symmetrical. So we're just gonna finish up this pre-shaping and then I'm gonna get back with y'all when we start the application. By the way, I've broken down this video into chapters. This video is way longer than what we're typically used to seeing, so you can use the chapters to skip around in the video. Okay, so we'll catch back up when we start the application. I wanted to pop in right here real quick. Right here I am filing down the edge of the tip, the nail tip. The reason I'm doing that is because this is a full cover nail tip, and there's just a little bit of an edge up near where you're supposed to put it by your cuticle. That little ledge looks like a whole step to me, so I always file that down so it's more flush with the natural nail. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, make sure that you thumbs it up. It lets me know that you love my content and to keep dropping. If you're nosy like I am, subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on so you never miss a drop. Okay, let's get back to it. And now I'm going in with some of my Beetles top coat. I do the peel off method and I use this top coat to achieve that. So just in case I filed off any of the base coat, I'm going back in and really even just blending in that tip even more. The reason I want this to be seamless is because I'm doing a clear nail as well as some ombre nails. Additionally, I only use this top coat for things like this, for the peel off, to blend in the tips. Anything where potential dust and debris could be introduced, I only use this top coat for that. And I have a separate top coat that I actually use as top coat. Okay, we got the pre-shaping in and now we're getting to the application. We're going to be using some pink silk from Makartt Pro, the crystal clear from Nail House, and I'm using my Kiara Sky Monomer. I'm also using the Chaun Legend 100% Kolinsky brush in the size number 10. And I'm not going to lie, the Kiara Sky Monomer really grew on me. I still think that it has a strong strong smell. It's not overpowering. It's definitely workable, like you could work with it. I've said this before and I'll say it again. You have so much time to work with your acrylic, and also with the self-leveling, it just sets so beautifully. I really love how low odor Makartt Pro's low odor monomer is. I really do love that. However, it did set more quickly, which can be troublesome if you are a beginner nail tech. So I'll just say, from one beginner nail tech to another, go with Kiara Sky if you're really looking to perfect your application. And then once you become more confident in your application, then you can look into using other monomers. But once you see how the Kiara Sky Monomer sets, you're not going to want to. Okay, I'm going to let you guys enjoy the application. I'll be popping back in because we're going to be going back and forth from application and then doing some pre-designing. And you'll see throughout this video how much time that you do have to work with the Kiara Sky Monomer. I try to be as thorough as possible with these reviews with monomers because I've done a lot of research on monomer and trying to find what's the right monomer to use. And in mostly everyone's assessment, it's like straight out of the packaging, straight out the bottle, you know, like we're not seeing any kind of usage or anything like that. So I'm trying to show you guys a more thorough viewpoint and give you guys a more clear idea of what it's like to use the monomer over time. Girl, can you see this? Like, please come take a look at this Kiara Sky, the way it done self-leveled on this pinky nail. And the pinky nail is like, because my pinky is small and skinny, so I have a real hard time with the pinky nail. Anywho, okay, so the pinky nail and the index finger, those are going to be full covered with the Makartt Pro Pink Silk. Then I'm going to have two nails that are ombre, and then I'm going to have a full clear acrylic nail. We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot of stuff with this set, but I got every detail for y'all, so hang in there with me. When you're doing duck nails, you want to be careful with where you're placing the acrylic. So like you see me placing it here on the sides, just be careful to make sure that you're maintaining your shape, because it's really easy for you to widen the nail by putting acrylic on the side like that. Throughout the application process, you'll actually see me wipe down the sides and shape the tip of the nail. I do that quite frequently to maintain the shape. Once you've lost the shape of a duck nail, it's not easy to get it back to that. I'll say as a beginner, it's not easy for you to get your shape back to a duck nail once you've lost the shape. You would have to go in and e-file in a similar way that we did during the pre-shaping stages. And if you're doing that while acrylic is already on the nail, you're just going to be fighting a lot of products. So it's just going to make it a lot harder. Okay, so we got that done, and now we're going to work on the ombre nails. I'm laying down some clear acrylic first. I'm going to be doing a design on these nails, and the reason why I go in with some clear first, y'all are probably going to think I'm crazy. It's because I feel like when you do the design on with no clear acrylic first. Let me get together what I'm trying to say. Okay, I feel like when you don't lay down clear acrylic first, you can visually tell. I feel like when you put the design down to where the natural nail is, it looks way flatter. And additionally, when you look at the nail from the side, you can't see the design. When you build up the nail just a little bit and then do the design, it doesn't matter what angle you look at the nail from, you can see the design. So ultimately, that's why I go in and I put down a little thin layer of clear acrylic first. We're going to do the same thing with the thumb, and then we're going to go in with the design. So I'll check back in with y'all in a little bit. This nail is going to be all clear, so we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to put down some. Now this one's going to be a little bit more clear acrylic because, like I said, this one's going to be all clear, and I'm going to do a design on top of it. I only want to encapsulate a little bit of the design. So I'm going to go in, build up the nail a little bit, and then we're going to go with the design. I don't encapsulate all of my designs. I only really encapsulate the designs that I use blooming gel on, because the blooming gel can actually make the nail look thicker and wider, and so to avoid that in the ending stages, I try to do that while I'm still building up the nail. And then that way, if I need to reshape the nail during the filing and shaping stages, I'm not filing and shaping into the design. I'm sorry if y'all could tell my energy is off. If you can, it's because it is. During the process of editing this video, I found out that I need to renew my cosmetology license. I was never notified. I'm actually not even upset that I wasn't notified. It certainly would have made me more prepared, but it wouldn't change my circumstances of not being able to afford it, nor would it change the fact that renewing my license is my responsibility, so really no notification is needed or required. It's the way that it all unfolded, and the fact that I've been licensed for 10 years. I've expressed in other videos how doing hair has saved my life, and it's not just doing hair to me. My whole mission is to heal with hair. The creed for my luxury hair oasis business was, our creed is to heal with hair, to show people that like the lotus flower, we have the ability to rise from the mud, bloom out of the darkness, and radiate into the world. Cosmetology, the beauty industry, hair, skin, and nails, that's my entire career. That's my entire identity. I work very hard and I love it. And now to potentially be losing yet another thing that's a part of me that I love, digesting that is very hard. And never having anything my entire life is why I don't have anything now. I don't have stability. I don't have any friends, barely have any family. And I'm not saying this because I want something from somebody. I don't want shit from nobody. All I've ever wanted was my own. Anyway, it just is what it is. I've dealt with this my whole life. Everything I love, I lose. Okay, so that part of the application is done. We're going to get into some designing. The first thing I'm going to do is cover the bottom half of the nail with my Makartt blooming gel. Blooming gel is pretty thick, so just make sure that you are applying in a thin layer. After you're finished applying the blooming gel, you do not want to cure because you're going to go in with your design before you cure. And I'll be using this black liner gel polish to create the snakeskin look that we're going for on this nail. I'm so glad I was able to get this set of liners from this company. I got this black one, a white one, 2 gold, and a silver one. You'll see the silver one later, but I really needed these. The Beatles gel polish set that I got, those are so sheer. When I'm doing stuff like this, like with the blooming gel, when I'm doing line designs, you just cannot see the pigment. It's so sheer. But these ones are pigmented and I love it. Now I'm getting ready to be real mad because the polish rippled when I went to go cure it. And honestly, that just confirms to me that this Mia Secret UV lamp, the arc lamp, is a piece of shit. Continue with the design. I'm going to go in with this silver cat eye gel. I actually got this from HalMai and it came in a set with 6 other cat eye polishes and a magnet. Really 5 other. It was a set of 6. But they are very, very pretty. And you'll see as soon as I use the magnet on this cat eye gel how much it turns this setup. So I'm going to let you guys finish watching me do this design and I'll pop back in. So on this now, I'm going back in with the blooming gel. We're going to do another blooming gel design on this finger here. I'll be using the black and silver liner that I was telling you guys about before. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and watch me do this and I'll pop back in later. And when I cured this finger, it actually rippled too. That's why I say that I really think that the Mia Secret arc lamp is a piece of shit. I really thought that it was a piece of shit from the get-go, but I really wasn't sure because it was curing the polishes. Now I would have to like go over the time that the recommended time. Like if it said, oh, cure for 60 seconds or oh, cure for 90 seconds, I would have to cure for 120 seconds. And then there were certain areas like on the sides where it wouldn't cure at all. So I always had like an eyebrow raised at this nail UV lamp from Mia Secret. Okay, so now that the under design is done, or the pre-design is done, whatever you want to call it, we're going back in with the acrylic. We're going to finish up the ombre nails and then cap that full clear nail that we did, the blooming gel design. We will also be encapsulating the ombre nails. So I might go quiet for a bit while you guys watch this application. It's all pretty self-explanatory. I will pop back in though if there is something to add. I almost forgot we got to do a design on the thumb yet. So we're going to start that now. And I'm doing a tiger print / zebra print. I think it's more of a tiger print, but I'm doing a tiger print using that same black liner gel from before. After we finish this design, we're going to cure it, and then I'm going to do the same thing that I did on my index finger. I'm going to go back in with the 3D cat eye gel and just go over that black with the silver cat eye gel. Now that that is complete and cured, we're going to go in and do the ombre on the thumbnail. We're a little over halfway through this video, and if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. I thank you so much for watching this video. I put a lot of work into recording and editing and uploading, so I'm appreciative of you taking your time. to watch me. Honestly, this whole YouTube and being a social media content creator, it honestly just gives me a purpose to keep going. Like, truly, I've been through so much. I continue to go through a lot. So it's hard to just keep going, and you guys help me to keep going. So thank you. And here's y'all's favorite part, the filing and shaping. I always start off by shaping or by filing the underneath of the nail, and then I file and shape the sides and, you know, like the top of the nail. But filing and shaping duck nails is a little bit different because you have that curve and that flare, and you don't want to lose that when you are filing and shaping. Use your hand file, but reserve like those curved portions and the portions that your file can't get to, reserve that for your e-file. So we're just going to finish up filing and shaping. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of me using the e-file on camera. It was just a weird angle and a lot of it was out of frame. So I had to unfortunately cut a lot of that out, well, the whole thing out. So unfortunately, I don't have that footage, but we will have, hopefully we'll have more sets coming in the future to where I can show you more filing and shaping and more usage with my e-file. I'll also be getting a e-file, another e-file in the mail that I'll be wanting to show you guys because it's a really nice e-file. So y'all hang here while I finish this up, and I will be right back when we go into finishing the design. The big reveal before all the bling. Look at that. This is just some alcohol that I sprayed here to remove any dust and debris, to clean the nail off before we go in and finish up the design and add some bling. And the duck nail shape eats every single time. Okay, let's get a few things set up here. I'm going to use this cat eye gel for some of the design. So we're going to put that on a palette and set it to the side. Now I'm going to go in and do a ombre French nail, not an ombre, oh my goodness, an outline French nail. And I'm going to outline it with that same black liner gel. And because I easily mess things up, I did cure this in sections. Just take your time, don't rush doing the lines. It may look like I'm doing this at a faster pace, but for real, I'm doing this very slowly. This is very much sped up from the rest of this video because I was taking my time. Okay, so that's what we're looking like for the outline. Now on this nail, we're going to be doing a cheetah print design. Now this is my first time doing a cheetah print design, but listen here, I am a big fan of cheetah print. So I'm going to say I know exactly what I'm doing, but I really don't. We're keeping it consistent, so I'm going back in with that silver cat eye gel and I'm just putting some dots. I'm varying the size of the dots just to make it look more natural. And then after we finish putting the dots and use the magnet to get that shine, we're going to cure it. Now we're going to use that black liner gel to make like little outline lines for the cheetah print. And I'm varying the strokes, the size, the thickness, all of that. I'm varying that again to make it look more natural. And after we do this, we are going to cure this, but I'm also going to go back in with that silver cat eye gel and that just bring more of that silver back up to the top because it kind of got lost after I put the black, and I want it to be, I want you to see it more. And you'll see the difference coming up. See, it just made it more apparent, more vibrant. It needed that. Now I'm going to take that that same silver cat eye gel, and I'm going to go over that outline with it. My apologies for being out of frame. We won't be like this for long. We're losing it at this point, y'all. Hitting the camera. I'm all tongue-tied. I mean, we're losing it. But moving on to the next design on the pinky, we're going to do a French nail with the silver liner gel that we used before. The pinky nail is going to be like a junk bling nail, so I'm adding this silver as a background for that. And after I do the French nail with this silver, I'm going to go back in with the silver cat eye gel that I have, and I'm going to put that on top of it just to give it some extra shine. You'll see it's going to look so pretty. And I want to bring that French line up just a little bit. I feel like it's a little too long, so I'm going to bring it up a little bit. And here is what I was saying before. We're going to go in with that silver cat eye gel and just go over top of that silver French right here. And it's just going to give it just this really beautiful shine. And that silver liner gel, really this silver liner gel with this silver cat eye gives me like Xenon Girl vibes. Y'all remember that movie Xenon Girl with, I don't know the white girl's name, but I know that Raven-Symoné was in it. That was my movie, y'all. Y'all could not tell me that I wasn't Nebula. Like, please don't do that. If that movie didn't capture the whole Y2K vibes, I don't know what does. And see how it just gives it that little oomph, you know? It's like the smize on America's Next Top Model. So this is how we're looking after the design is complete. We're going to go in and top coat everything before we go in with our bling. And y'all see the top coat that I'm using. I'm avoiding trying to say their name because I have no idea how to say it and I don't want to butcher it. But so far, I'm really a fan of their polishes and I'm going to be getting more. So before we close out the video, we're just going to top coat and add some bling. I'm going to let you guys enjoy that and I'll pop back in before we close. And there y'all have it. Here's a completed look. I thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was a long one and I really appreciate you guys hanging with me. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.
Why you gotta fight with me?